Give me a P! P! I don't feel like doing this. Hey guys, it's Antonio here on this episode of Let's Play Pikmin. We're gonna get this done, and you can also hear by my lovely, just awesome and sexy radio voice that I'm still sort of sick. Well, I didn't say I was sick before, but I'm sick. It's like 11 at night. I'm tired. Sounds like a great time to record a Pikmin episode because I'm not losing my streak. I got my like 3 months in a row without missing a weekday video, and that's not something I want to lose. And let's just extend this video longer than it needs to be and figure out where we need to go get a piece. I guess we could go take out those 2 side pieces this episode. I think we finally got that one in for the water, so we just got those 2 up there. So we probably, if we can do this right, we have 2 days left in here. I believe it's a lot of fire traps down here, so I'll take a bunch of fire Pikmin, and then we'll come back and get some blues to get that, excuse me, piece, but I'm pretty sure we just need a ton of reds to go do this, so we'll take, I say 50 is a good amount. And oh yeah, we need yellows too, because that other piece over there needs a high height to go to. I think we need all types of Pikmin, but we can always come back real quick. We can take an entire day doing this. We've got time. We've got a lot of time. So let's just make sure we're going the right way, because sometimes maps can be very persuading, because they are supposed to direct you, but they don't direct you sometimes. Also, I do not understand at all what is going on with my computer. This is usually my videos where I talk about stuff, but okay. So the sound like plays sometimes out of the speakers, then it doesn't play when it doesn't want to. So that's another thing. Maybe it's just because it's 2 years old, even though I don't think it seems like computers have like a national treasure. They have a national treasure with our government shut down. No government, no rules, no pants is what I always say. And we took the turn too short, didn't we? Yep, we still got a little hump to go around. But what I was trying to say is computers usually like naturally decay over time, and let's not run into water and have mass genocide. I mean, mass genocide's cool sometimes. And ooh, we do have a gate we have to take care of. So I guess we could bring some blues over here real quick. And Olimar can't take these guys. And hopefully we won't get tossed into the water. I think we should be fine. Wow, I'm going to need to get a little heal pack when I go back to base. And we're good, and I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. So we're going to call all you dudes and dudettes back. You're going to work on this, and we're going to walk back and grab some blues and yellows. That sounds good to me. Because I don't know how many blues we exactly need. Actually, no, I think we can sneak them around. Worst case scenario is we can get the blues and do something. I should really knock down that wall to make walking easier for me. But if we're only going to be here for 2 more days, I don't think that is worth it. And I'm really going to have to go get myself healed, because that sound is ridiculously annoying. It's like the low health theme in Pokemon. It just gets really, really irritating. They kind of fixed it in 5th generation. And see, I'm talking about Pokemon in my Pikmin Let's Play. Pikmin! Yeah, man! Yes, I know about my ship parts, but you have to do that to heal. But they fixed it in like the 5th generation where it kicks off to the really badass music. And I hope 20's enough. We'll go 2020 and we'll have perfect vision and we won't be colorblind, because thankfully the colors to discern between the Pikmin in this game really isn't that hard. Even the second game, if there is purples and blues, but it's really, the purples are like a really, really deep purple. So I'm good. The color impaired are not offended by Miyamoto's choice in colors. We are, guys, we can't be lollygagging. We can't be fooling around. We can't understand this tomfoolery. And this could be bad. Let's just whoop, scop, skibidoo bop, Bill Cosby, Jello pudding. Did we lose a guy? Nope, you got it through. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Blue. And we're still working on this. I'll send you guys to work on this, even though I'm going to have a pain in the ass separating you guys, especially with this really short hallway and with this dude in the way. We'll probably have to push up a little bit before we exchange them. And that should be good. Now, I forget in this game if you can break the fire thingamajigs, because they are a pain in the ass if you can, because then you have to walk all these dudes by them. At least there's no enemies up in this area, so we should be good. But this fire thingamajigs might be a pain in the ass. I think we can just call them all to the right and get this done, and I believe we should be done right about now. Okay, so let's separate. I should try playing in this view. This would actually really be helpful. And you did a great job separating the Pikmin into color. That works so well. And let's see if we can attack it. We indeed cannot attack it, so that is a problem. We'll at least get all of our reds up here. Well, a decent amount of our reds up here safely, and So this is what we need the yellows for. We need them for when we get over there. And I believe we also need blues. And then this is where we need only blues, I believe. Yeah, this is a... Oh, I think this is a necessary part. And then here's another one of those changey things that are for reds. I should probably not be touring while I'm waiting for those Pikmin to work, because I can tour while I'm doing that a little bit later. But you just got to be sort of careful with these fire things, and as soon as I... Ooh, okay, I almost tried into it twice. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Come on, guys. Me and my sexy radio voice can handle this, I mean. I almost said my full name. I'm going to have to remember to cut that out. Whoops. That was... I am... my intelligence levels... I think they just go down every single episode. And see, if you just do that, it's a lot easier. So we can just head over here, not give away our state name and address, not get attacked by the po-po. Well, the government's not in session. They can't find me. They don't have my fingerprints on record. They burn everything when the government shuts down. I mean, you can break all the rules. And I remember hearing the news story, or maybe it was just hearsay from my friend, but apparently, kids were stupid enough to think, oh yeah, the government shut down, we can smoke weed right now for legally. Right now for, you know what I mean. I'm tired and I'm sick. I blame the I can't go back to my usual excuse because I've already used it. But they just thought, yeah, I can smoke weed legally now because there's no government, right? And they didn't even think to do a nice little Google search, but I don't think those people are intelligent enough. If they do that, they're intelligent enough to just go on the internet and check real quick before you break some laws and get yourself in jail. Hopefully getting off with a misdemeanor, but I don't understand law. I mean, I sort of understand it, and where's the piece? What am I trying to remember how this piece goes? I think this is what you need the blues for. Yeah, they work on this. And then I think you get shot up there. And, oh, yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Me comprende now. What we need to do is we need to call you guys together. The convocation of Pikmin. We need to get more yells. I really hope 20 is enough. Because this would be an S. Then we need to throw them all up here. Looks like we might, if we brought the right amount of Pikmin, we should be able to get these two pieces no problem today. But if I did underestimate the amount of Pikmin for this is a gem. I think it's maybe only 15. It can't be that much. And oh yeah, it's that high. We can't even see it. 15, cool. Look at that awesome prediction. And it'd be nicer if I could throw them all the way up. Yeah, I just need to back up a little bit. The wall was too much in the way. And there we go. Now, I forget. I think their pathing may... Okay, they drop it. Oh, they lose all the flowers too? That's painful. Okay, no, they don't auto-path them into the water. That's good. I found my library. My daughter gave this to me. It's named after her astrological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. I don't know. I could tell you if I didn't. We're not losing any more to the water. So I'm going to let them get this piece right over about there. We're going to call you off, call you off, call you off. Cool. And now we just need to... Well, I want to see how many Pikmin... Well, actually, okay, I gotta stop going back and forth, but what we really want to do is we want to get these reds. God, guys, come on, we need to be civil about this. We're going to separate. Are you all reds? Let's see. Oh, cool, they were doing the right thing. They just know me too well, even though I only want 15 on this because we need these guys for escort missions for our last piece. But it looks like this day's surprisingly for my physical condition, even though you can't stop the Let's Play train. It's just woo, you can't stop the hype train. That was the least enthusiastic woo I've ever heard in the history of history. Even back to, I don't know. I should stop being funny because I'm not. We're going to disband you. We're going to call you Blues, my baby Blue. Come here. 20, cool. We got them all, and we're gonna just keep our little... Wow, look at that. No regrets. Don't even care. Super speed run. You can't touch my blues. And that does not look like 20 at all. And we're going to head over here. I have a feeling we don't know enough. I found my analog computer. This computer conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside the range of ones and zeros. Actually, to be honest, a little too vague, so it isn't very helpful. So I guess it's not a necessary piece. And wow. Could it be more perfect? More perfecter? More perfectist? Yes, indeed. So now all we have to do is not lose a single one getting by... Actually, no. Once it's out of the water, we're good, actually. So what we want to do here, and I want to see if my piece is actually going back fine or if they ran into any trouble. And yeah, it looks like it's going pretty far, even though that's like the danger zone. You've got it out of the water, so we can just walk you guys back. And hey, look, I'm actually thinking on this episode, and we're actually getting stuff done. Maybe I should do more episodes when I'm cold, tired, and alone, and I almost screw that up. Nope, my blues have smart auto-pathing. It's just everyone else who wants to dive in the water who has idiotic auto-pathing. And we've really, I swear I did not look up the number of people we needed for all these pieces before this episode. We got perfect amounts for what we needed. Well, definitely perfect for this. Yellows was a bit of overkill, but still, that was great how this works. So, I think that pretty much ends it off for this episode, because I'm not going to walk these guys back, because it's safer just to stay with them and leave them here. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna cut back until our pieces are brought back to base. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave these guys here and just check in on how the pieces are going, and then walk back and call these guys back before I end the day. Oh no, 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 no! Wow, that would be that is the only possible way I could screw up this day, and with lucky me, I would do it. If you burn yourself and die, the day just ends, and I think all your Pikmin on call to you, I think they just die, so I don't want to find that out. So I'm just going to keep on walking. I need to change my camera view. There we go. And it looks like if the guys, unless their pathing took them somewhere really weird, it looks like, yep, perfect timing, yep. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. My daughter gave this to me. My late return must have her very worried. 13 more pieces till we're done and we can head off to the final area, even though we haven't headed off to the second to the final area. But hey, we got 3 pieces left here, and it looks like we're only going to have 1 more episode down in this belly button of Pikmin. So we're going to bring these back in here, and now we wait. That just looks so awesome. He's just blowing on them, and they're just like, yeah, sir, could you please stop with that little wind? We're trying to carry this piece back. We're trying to be productive, and if you just want to be disruptive. And there we go, cutting it fairly close. Not as close as some of my other escapes, which usually ended up badly for me. But, there we go. This strengthens the outward emotions of the dolphins' emotions of the computer? Okay. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger. It's just like my boss. Now I've recovered 17 out of 30 ports. If I can just find 12 more, I should increase my ship's capabilities. So we did. That was just perfect Pikmin. That is gameplay. That is textbook. Hurry up, it's sundown time. We're gonna head to sunset. Our dudes at base are gonna be good. And that's just textbook Pikmin right there. Can't even be mad about that. So with our cute little blues, our yellows, and our reds, no racism here. We head back, and we're just gonna have a fun flight, and we're gonna enjoy our analog computer nagging that we wish we could have avoided by keeping our wife at home, but now she's basically back. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. That's a Wallywog, you know him. And I wish I was home, yeah. 13 days since impact. There are now only 13 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to craft the remaining parts in 17 more days? Wow, I'm way ahead of schedule. That's how I do it. Sure, there are some parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I'll find out is if I try to lift off. Really? You've no, like, checklist? Like, okay, engine. Need it. Deep fryer. Want it? But I guess I sort of do. Not need it. I just recalled the day that I took my son for a ride in the spaceship. He was so happy. I should tell him of this journey when I return. And I shall return. I must. I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face when I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. And what? We actually went through a day that wasn't the first day without losing any Pikmin. Well, we didn't really get any more, but hey. Small victories, man. So I've been Saves Untitled. I hope you enjoyed my sexy deep voice. Hopefully it won't be around for the next episode. And on the next episode, speaking of that, we finished 1 area. We finished 2, and we shall finish the 3rd. Well, I really hope we will. If I don't, it'll be a huge disappointment, just like my entire life. Aww. See you guys next time. Self-deprecating humor is the only good kind of humor.